Someone just tried to shoot Donald Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. A gunman rushed a security checkpoint. Secret Service moved fast. An officer got shot. It was serious. The whole country held its breath. And I am honestly shocked, genuinely shocked, that he did not find a way to blame Obama for it, because he blamed everyone else. He went after Jimmy Kimmel, he went after NATO, he went after the Pope, he went after Hillary Clinton. He posted treason allegations about Barack Obama at 1 a.m. He called for the 2020 election to be wiped from the books. He attacked Chuck Schumer. He went after California Governor Gavin Newsom. He took shots at Ilhan Omar. He picked a fight with the Prime Minister of Canada. He threatened to cut off all trade with Spain. All of this in 48 hours after someone tried to kill him. I need you to sit with that for a second. Now let's back up and actually walk through what happened, because it's a lot. Saturday night, Trump shows up to the Correspondents' Dinner, which is a big deal because he skipped it his entire first term. A man named Cole Allen rushes a security checkpoint with multiple weapons. Shots are fired. Trump gets evacuated. A Secret Service officer takes a hit. Allen gets tackled and charged with attempted assassination. By Sunday, Trump is on 60 Minutes saying he wasn't worried and that he actually slowed his own Secret Service agents down because he wanted to see what was happening. His words. He told them, "Wait a minute." Fine. Tough guy moment. I get it. But then came the Kimmel thing. Days before the shooting, Jimmy Kimmel did a bit about the dinner and told Melania she had a glow like an expectant widow. It was a joke about their age gap. Kimmel said so himself. It was not subtle humor, but it was clearly a joke. Trump's response after the shooting? He called for Kimmel to be immediately fired by Disney and ABC. Melania called on ABC to take a stand. The White House press secretary backed them up. A man just tried to shoot the President of the United States, and the priority is getting a late-night host fired over a widow joke. That is where the energy went. Then came midnight. Before 1 a.m. on Truth Social, Trump had reposted a message calling Chuck Schumer an extreme leftist who should resign. 1 minute later, he reposted an allegation that Obama staged a seditious conspiracy to overthrow the government in 2016. Then 4 more posts about how Obama and Hillary Clinton should be charged with treason. Then a post saying the 2020 election should be permanently wiped from the books. All before 1 a.m., the night after the shooting. Then came the Pope. Trump has been feuding with Pope Leo XIV, who has repeatedly called for peace in the Middle East amid the Iran war. Trump fired back on Truth Social, telling someone to please tell Pope Leo about Iran and capping it with, "America is back." The sitting president of the United States in a public beef with the Catholic Church. Then came NATO. Trump posted that none of his NATO allies understood anything unless they have pressure placed upon them. He threatened to cut off all trade with Spain after Prime Minister Sanchez refused to back the Iran war. He has been threatening to annex Greenland, which belongs to Denmark, which is a NATO member. Then came his own people. Trump's officials, anonymously, went to the Wall Street Journal and CNN to say that his Truth Social posts are actively blowing up ceasefire talks with Iran. His own team leaking against him. And through all of it, the same name keeps coming back. Obama. This is the part I really want to talk about, because here's what's interesting. Trump has been president for over a year. He has full control of the White House, the Justice Department, a Republican Congress. And yet when things go sideways, the villain is always the same guy who left office almost a decade ago. The Iran war running long? Deep state. Economy showing cracks? Biden's fault. Approval rating soft? Media conspiracy. And underneath all of it, pulling the strings, the original villain, Barack Obama. But here is the one place Obama's name never comes up: the economy Trump inherited in January 2017. When Trump took office that first time, unemployment was at 4.7% and falling. The stock market had more than doubled since 2009. GDP growth was steady. Consumer confidence was up. The country was not in a recession. It was in pretty solid shape by almost every measure. Trump spent his entire first term taking credit for that. He called it the greatest economy in history. He took that car, got in, and told everyone he built it from scratch. Obama built it, handed over the keys. Trump drove it and called it his. Now it's 2026. The war in Iran that was supposed to last 4 to 6 weeks is still going. Trump told a reporter he took a little break from dealing with it. His own military says they may have burned through half of the country's most expensive missiles. The ceasefire is fragile. His numbers are not good. And at midnight, after a shooting, he's typing Obama's name into a text box. That's not strategy. That is reflex. That is a man reaching for the thing that has always made him feel better. I get why it works. It's simple. It's emotional. It gives people a villain. Obama, Hillary, Kimmel, the Pope, NATO, Spain, Canada. There's always someone to be angry at. But we are 3 assassination attempts deep now. We are in a war. His own officials are leaking against him. He is fighting the Catholic Church on social media. A man tried to shoot him and he came out swinging at a comedian. At some point you have to ask, is this a man in control or is this a man who is scared? Pulling out the greatest hits. Going back to what worked before. If Obama is powerful enough to have rigged an election and sabotaged the government from the shadows for a decade, then Obama was also powerful enough to build the economy Trump walked into and spent 4 years bragging about. You can't have the villain without giving him credit for the good parts too. Trump knows this. He has always known this. The economy in 2017 had Obama's fingerprints all over it. He just made sure nobody said it out loud. And now in 2026, with the war dragging on and the midnight posts getting wilder, that silence is starting to say everything. He knows where it came from. He just can't say it.